Met you in the winter when I was a mystery. It was cold but I was full of fire. And you said you liked my wild eyes and strong mind. You were like sunshine. Oh, my midnight's a late youth and I belong to you. And we're soaking in the full moons. I fall for your laughter, you hold me together. Got me feeling like I'm brand new. And I keep telling myself don't waste it. Got a good thing, don't change it. I got a lot to lose now that I've got you. And I was wishing for the best, I have it. You and me got Hollywood magic. Never gonna give it up, never give it up. And you got me setting all I know on fire. 'Cause you kept me every time I mess it up. And everybody says that things are bound to change, but I hope they stay the same. 'Cause you are the best thing.
Guys, it's Friday, February 22nd, and I'm 32. And I couldn't think of a more perfect way to start it. I meditated, made coffee, Jor gave us eye masks, and then we're going to yoga at the world's most beautiful yoga studio, which you'll see soon. And then I'm heading home today, but literally the best of both worlds, spending it in my favorite place, Miami, and then celebrating with my family tonight. Like, couldn't be more perfect. She's laughing.
I have no plans tonight. Just gonna be
Do you want to come for Friday night dinner? So I decided for this week's vlog that it's just gonna be this full day. I mean, I hope it's kind of exciting for you. It's just gonna be the first day of 32. And yeah, so far we're just chilling. We woke up extra early so we could not be rushed for yoga. And then we're gonna come home and pack. And yeah, can't complain so far. 32 feels good. Maybe, do I have any more wrinkles? Or gray hairs? Probably a few.
Best thing that's ever happened to me. You got me setting all I know on fire. 'Cause you kept me every time I mess it up. And everybody says that things are bound to change, but I hope they stay the same. 'Cause you are the best thing that's ever happened to me. You are the thrill of my life. Oh, I'm never gonna let you go. I see it all with my eyes closed, with my eyes closed. Yeah, I see it all with my eyes closed. I'm never gonna let you go. You are the thrill of my life. Oh, of my life.
Just finished such an amazing yoga class. That bird is loud. Look at this view. This is what we were staring at the entire class, and every time I come to the studio, I've been here so many times because it's really close to the condo. Every time we come here, I just can't even get over that this is where people can do yoga every day. And I never even close my eyes during the practice because I just want to stare at the ocean. It's so calming. Stare at the palm trees. It's so beautiful. So I'm so grateful right now that we started our morning like this. The class was perfect type for me right now in my belly. And now we sadly have to go back and get packing and get organized to go to the airport. But that was amazing. Post-yoga brekkie and our matching bras that we got from Target.
Matching breakfast.
Matching breakfast. Eggs, avocado, toast, and peppers. Okay, and then we're really gonna pack because we have to go.
Like 10 minutes.
Oh my god, that was the most stressful packing time ever. I had stuff left over from December break. So all the way from Christmas till now, 2 months worth of clothing and shopping and everything to bring home. Hope I didn't forget anything important because I'm not coming back because this is the last flight I can take. Now we're en route to Miami Airport. George just got posted on the Something Navy Instagram account, so we're kind of freaking out. And we're really sad to leave. It's a beautiful hot day, but it is what it is. She can't fly anymore. This is it. Just a bit of a different view. Not nearly as nice, but we landed in Toronto. The flight got in early. and we both have Nexus, which is awesome. Bags came out right away, so it was a great travel experience. Now I'm just on my way to my parents' house. I'm gonna go straight there for dinner, and then Jor's gonna go home. We're gonna separate, but I'm excited to celebrate dinner with my family tonight. Celebrate my birthday with my family tonight. Over dinner, not celebrate dinner. Because that makes more sense. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. No. Happy birthday.
Yes. Want to help me blow them out?
I don't know.
Smile, Queen
Oh.
Bitsy. Watch.
Boys, help him blow.
Hey guys, happy Saturday. So yesterday you saw how I spent my entire birthday, and then today I actually just wanted to talk about some things I've been thinking about, and I apologize in advance if it's a bit of a rant. But last week I wrote a blog post about things I wish I would have told my 22-year-old self, or things I wish I knew at 22. So I'll leave a link to that below. You can read it a little bit about that. And I wanted to elaborate on a few more things, which is funny because I woke up with this urge to talk about it this morning, and then my morning meditation happened to be about the idea of timelines and cultural norms. And to simply break it down for you, basically the guided meditation said that if you feel like you are not on the right path, or that you're behind on where you should be in life, it's not your problem. It's the idea of society and cultural norms making it feel like your problem. That these timelines where you're supposed to hit a career milestone, find someone to settle down with, have children, find financial stability, retire, that these are just cultural norms, and this is not what we actually have to do. So when we feel behind, or we feel like we're not following this path, it's not our own problem. It's the fact that this is what society makes us feel is what we need to do. And if we're off that track, that we're wrong. So for me, my ex-boyfriend and I broke up, and I remember being like 22, 23 and being devastated, and then saying to a friend that it's okay, I can still get married by 25 and then have all my kids before 30 and blah, blah, blah. And it was just this whole idea that I needed to be this like mother and things like that. And I remember even thinking like, I'm so unhappy in my job. It's okay though, because I'll just be on mat leave soon enough. And then that's like time away from my job. So my idea about having kids was like, this is either the right thing to do in the timeline, or it's something to do because you're unhappy in other areas in your life. So I feel at 32 really on track with where I am in my life, not because of my age at all, but because I lived this life after this breakup that I had, and had experiences and traveled the world, and traveled alone, and traveled with my girlfriends, and went to music festivals, and had misery in my career, and then found a completely new career and fell in love with that career. And of course DC was involved in all of this along the way. But I finally felt ready to have kids because I felt like I had sort of established where I was happy in my career and in my personal life, and could then open up my heart to this like whole new chapter in my life, which is why I wasn't really ready for kids. I was so focused on my career, and then it kind of just like happened one day. I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready. And then I wanted it to happen. Yes, in the back of my head a little bit, I was like, okay, biology doesn't slow down, unfortunately, but it was more so because I felt like so at peace and so happy with where I was in my personal and professional life that I felt like I could open up a new door. So the whole point of this rant is basically to say that if you have no idea what you want to do or who you want to be, that is totally okay, because you don't need to know, and also because I don't think you're ever really gonna know and stick with one thing. I think it's always gonna change, and I'm excited to see where I'll be in 10 years from now, maybe a completely different career than this again. And I think just having this sense of openness about you don't need to be on the same path forever, and if you veer or if you pivot, that's what life is about, and it's exciting. So maybe my point is that if you are in a situation, whether it is a relationship or a job or just a place in your life where you feel stuck, you're not actually stuck. And yes, I completely understand financial obligations and family ties and things like that, but there's nothing wrong with starting something on the side, aside from a relationship. Like, if you're in a relationship that you're unhappy with, leave and then figure that out. But in terms of like career, let's say, there's nothing wrong with doing things on the side and finding a passion and nurturing that passion, eventually, hopefully, maybe to lead you to something else. You just never ever know, and you're not stuck, and doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna happen tomorrow or happen next year, but just giving your energy into something else aside from scrolling on Instagram, aside from Netflix, aside from sitting at home feeling sorry for yourself or feeling bored. If you just put that energy elsewhere into your passions or into trying different things, amazing things can happen. And I feel so fortunate at 32 to be in a completely new career, embarking on a new journey in my life with DC. And I don't think any of this would have happened 10 years ago, because I had this mindset that I had to just stick to a plan of a norm that everyone I saw around me was doing. And if I never veered from that, I wouldn't be where I was today. So I guess that's my whole point of this rant, if that makes sense. Sorry if this is kind of hippy dippy shit.
Watch as I dive in, I'll never meet the ground. Crash to the surface, where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
Trying to get out of traffic.